Today's primary is the second election in our area since the start of the pandemic.
We have team coverage of the election with Gabriella Becerra, who has more on how officials are keeping voters safe, and Amy Reed, who has more on the thousands of people who are filing their ballots ahead of time by voting absentee. Let's start with Gabriella, who is joining us from a polling location downtown to share how voters are staying safe. Gabby?
Well, Eric and Susan, polling places don't look much like they used to. You've got poll workers wearing face masks and face shields, plexiglass barriers, and lots of sanitizer. But the actual voting process isn't much different at all. The National Guard is being utilized at polling locations today where help was needed most. The clerk's office tells us that voters won't recognize them because they're in street clothing, adding that having the extra hands helps out on a year like this. Madison Deputy Clerk Jim Verbic says there's two options, one for outside voting, two options for on-site voting, inside or curbside.
If you can vote outside in the curbside, certainly do so. If you feel comfortable doing it inside, we ask that you do wear a mask. It's not required, but if you do not want to wear a mask, we would strongly encourage you to vote at the curbside, and then your vote's counted the same way everyone else's vote's counted.
Voters tell us the process was quick and easy, adding they felt safe the entire time. And if you're voting absentee, if you have to turn those in tonight, make sure you get those to your polling location before 8. That's when the polls close.